rocking the two-strap in style.
Of course I'm rocking the two-strap.
The DJ Darren Styles, Future World, Junkbox Records, lots going on actually with you at the moment.
Yeah, lots going on. Just trying to keep my thing going and just make as much music as possible, really, and hopefully keep it fresh.
So caught Darren on a high, there's just fresh off the decks and effects. That one was a little bit longer than expected, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mr. Frost let me down, didn't he?
Really? Yeah. He did?
He did.
Like a true professional you played on.
Yeah, obviously. Well, Mr. Bubble took over, didn't he? So he's a legend. No, it was really, really good. The atmosphere was incredible, actually, and I think probably down to the fact as well that it's almost like multi-genre tonight, because the guy before me was playing drum and bass. Obviously, the outdoor stage as well was old school drum and bass, Mickey Finn, and I think that brings out, like the old days, you know, a flavour of different ravers, and for want of a better word, and yeah, and it looked like they enjoyed it all. You know, they enjoyed the drum and bass, the hardcore, the harder stuff. It was wicked, really, really good.
Listen. Tonight is kind of surreal. The first ever rave tape I heard back in 1992 was a DJ called ELLIS and a guy called DJ DOUGAL. That was
You were on the outdoor stage earlier, weren't you? You were just saying, how was that early on?
It was amazing. Thankfully, the rain held out, because on the way up it was peeing it down all the way. But yeah, it was really, really good. Obviously, Forsey was.
Indeed.
Oh, there he is. If you want to just pan.
If you want it, he's down there. We spoke to him a little bit earlier, but there he is again, the DJ Force. It's always nice to see you two. It's always nice to see you two work together as well. Obviously, it's a once in a blooming thing.
It doesn't happen that often, to be honest. So yeah, it's you know, it's special when it does, because it's all the old memories and all the old tunes, and it's nostalgic.
Stay tuned. And that is the first experience of hardcore and rave music. Tonight, listen. Tonight we have seen Mickey Finn, MC Moose, Scratchmaster Techno's dancing in the crowd, MC Conrad was on the stage. Tonight, you are part of history. 20 years later, we are still dancing to hardcore music. Make some noise for DREAMSCAPE! That's what I'm talking about. Now listen. First of all, I'm just going to meet this guy up here, one of the originators of hardcore music since the late 80s, early 90s, and a resident at Dreamscape ESP. First off, he jumped on the decks just for the hell of it. Give it up for DJ DOUGAL! Stood by his side, taking you through the past hour and a half, representing the future world of hardcore. One of the best producers in the fucking world. When I say his name, make some noise. Mr. Darren Styles!
And, obviously, you've played for a few Dreamscapes and a few HTIDs now. Obviously, celebrating 25 years of Dreamscape. How many Dreamscapes? Can you remember them all?
I really can't remember, but I do remember the first one was me and Forsey were booked to do. It was the outdoor one. Can't remember which one it was. It was one of the very early ones, and we were due to play 8 till 9. So hyped for it because we were on the flyer, Force and Styles were on the flyer, got there and the stage didn't open until 9, so our set didn't actually happen in the end, so that was the fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just stayed here with party?
That was it, yeah, we did, I think, actually, yeah, but that was a gutter. But yeah, we've done a fair few now, I think.
If you want one more track from us, and then we'll take you back to the old school, which will realise. Make some noise on the count of 3. This is for all the ravers listening on the internet. You ready? 1, 2, 3! The last one there is Styles, DOUGAL, Whiskey. Thank you for listening.
What's happening with you? Because obviously, like you say, there's so much going on, isn't there? Really. Are you working on another album now? Or?
To be honest, no, because the thing is, with the skydiving album, I never set out to make an album, because that was just like a body of work that I'd made over sort of 4-5 years. And with the second album, there was kind of pressure on me, I guess, from myself and from the record company to do another one. And I really only had kind of a year and a half, 2 years to get that together, and there was a lot of tracks, and I enjoyed making it, but it wasn't the way I would like to go about making an album. So if I ever did do an album again, it would be a case of, if there's enough tracks that I've got out of all my new catalogue, maybe in a year or two, then I'd look at sort of putting them all together, as opposed to, right, I'm making an album. So who knows?
Knuckling down to the Future World thing at the moment. Tell us all about that, because there's quite a lot of you coming together under the Future World banner.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it originally started, myself and BUNTER and Gamma and Dougs were sort of talking about it, and I had a lot of material there, the junk box material, and kind of being a little bit lazy, I didn't get the tunes out on time. It was I know it's ridiculous to say, really, but it was more important for me to sit in the studio and make the tunes. I got more enjoyment out of that, and the kind of actually releasing them on time and doing the social media kind of slipped by the wayside, because I'm so involved in sitting in front of the computer and trying to make a new tune, because obviously, you know, I've been doing it for like 20 years, and it's, after a time, it doesn't come as easy to come up with fresh ideas. So, you know, speaking to BUNTER, it sort of seemed like the natural thing to get together and hopefully come up with a brand that, you know, we're not all making the same style of music or necessarily all making the same style of hardcore, and I think quite cool to have a label that, you know, each release is kind of slightly different but fits into the dance floor. So, you know, and again, not every track that's going to come out on that label is going to feature in my set or in DOUGAL's set or in Gamma or BUNTER, whoever, but it's hopefully something for everyone, and that's kind of how we'd like to have it perceived, really.
Together, united as well. You were talking about the whole social media interaction as kind of one brand. That makes that whole process easy.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, you know, Andy C does a similar thing with the Ram records. You know, he's got some incredible artists on there, you know, sort of Broke, Subfocus, Chasing Status and people like that. And it's pretty cool to have a sort of an umbrella, if you like, where there's a whole host of cool artists making, you know, cool music, but not every track's going to sound the same. That's kind of the hope.
Plenty of diversity at the same time you're one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's backed by a tour soon, is it not?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it starts in Sheffield on Friday, November the 2nd, and there's DOUGAL, myself, BUNTER, Gamma, Petruchio Modulate, Tyler and Reynolds, WizKid and Static, and yeah, fingers crossed, really, just to see what happens. It's a different kind of spin on it, and you know, we are in hard times at the moment, because, you know, obviously every scene goes through peaks and troughs, and we're just trying to do something to sort of inject a little bit of life. Whether it's the right thing or not, you know, I guess only time will tell. But I think everyone's trying to do the right thing by the scene, really, because it's been going for so long. And we want to see it continue.
Thank you very much for that. Just from the top, if you could just kind of summarise how tonight's been for you in one sentence, or...
It's been probably one of my favourite gigs this year because of the diversity of the music, I think, and also it's so good to see the ravers enjoying all the different styles. You know, Mickey Finn out there playing old Jump Up Jungle, then they're enjoying all the Force and Styles classic stuff, the 97 stuff, and then come in here and I'm playing sort of upfront stuff. The guy before me, Conrad, was doing his thing, and it's just so cool to see everyone enjoying it all. Kind of, you know, like the old Dreamscapes used to be, like the old Helter Skelters used to be. You know, Groove Rider would be playing the deepest of jungle, and then I'd come on and play the happiest of hardcore. But everyone
kept a crowd.
Yeah, you kind of keep a crowd, and I think that kind of says a lot about the scene. Not necessarily about the music, but the scene, because it is, you know, it's scene-led, isn't it, at the end of the day? Everyone comes out to see all their mates and, you know, thrive on the music that they listen to week in, week out. There's faces in there tonight that I recognise for at least the last 15 years. And they're, you know, pretty much wherever we play on a big night, they're there. And that is, I think, testament to not like me or my music, just the scene and everyone who works so hard to keep it going, really.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. The legend that is Darren Styles. You can catch him. Let's get your portals very quickly. Where can they catch up with you?
Next week I am at TOWIE in Birmingham. The week after, on the Friday, I'm at TWILIGHT in Mansfield, I believe. And I don't know where I am after that.
You can go to darrenstyles.co.uk.
Do you know what? Again, about my laziness and my shabbiness. I don't think my website is so embarrassing. It's terrible, really. My website hasn't been updated for a very long time, so don't go to the website yet, because you won't see anything new on there. Twitter's probably the best thing to see where I'm at. So there you go.
At Darren Styles UK on Twitter and facebook.com/official Darren Styles official page. There we go. See, we'll put it on there.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to blame it on, because I've got two little girls, you see, and they take up my time these days. So I just haven't got time to sort out my website when I'm sorting out. One's nappies, and the other one, and the other one's tantrums. So.
But you are enjoying being a dad, no less.
Absolutely, it's the best thing ever. So it's all good.
Thank you. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All the love to the family. The legend that is here in the building. Right, coming up next, we are going to talk to DJ DOUGAL. We're going to let this man get home, though.
Don't forget, it's all about the two-strap, yeah?
All about the two-strap. In fact, I'm going to go and buy one right now. Two-strap for me, baby.